up, y'all? It's your girl LING, and we're back with another video, period. If you guys are new here, I'm LING. I make college related, lifestyle, fashion, and hair related content. I'm getting ready to change up that intro. That's way too long. But yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button for your girl. We just hit 3K. As you guys can tell for the title, this was a requested video. She hit me up on Instagram asking if I could talk about my belly piercing experience and like healing and stuff like that. And now I'm gonna just show you guys some of the jewelry I got just to like throw that in there because my other jewelry video did really well. But basically, I even shaved my belly button for y'all because she be getting a little hairy, so it feels special. But it's my belly button piercing. I've had her for about 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years. So I got her when I was 17, like December of 2018. So this is what they did to me, but I'm gonna tell you a little trick so it don't hurt so bad. So I don't know if like this guy just didn't know what he was doing, or I don't know, just didn't like me. I don't know. But there's two ways of going about it. You can either like, they can either like do it like with a needle, the way they would do like a cartilage piercing and do like a curved needle, or they can just take the piercing and just ram it in there. So that's what the guy did. He literally took a belly button piercing, he marked it, put a little marker on my belly button, was like, oh, does that look centered to you? And I'm like, yeah. Mind you, I don't really think it was really centered because honestly, I think this is kind of like, see, kind of tilted. She wasn't really in the center. But whatever. So I'm like, yeah, so mad excited. I'm like, yeah, it's in the center, not even really looking to see if it's in the center. And then he literally was like, all right, hold the chair, don't move. And I'm like, okay. And then he like squeezed in and he took it and he just, like, you know that TikTok is like, ram his ass up, ram his ass. I feel like that's what was playing in his head because he was just like, ugh. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it didn't really hurt as much as I expected it to hurt, but I do have a higher pain tolerance. Like, they say this is like one of the most painful piercings, and I was laughing. So I was like, it was like a little pinch. I was like, all right, that's valid, that's cool. And he didn't even let me record the process, which was weird, because maybe he realized he was doing something wrong. Because when I got my nipples pierced, they let me record, and it's like, but anyways, these are two different places though. So yeah, that was the only thing that kind of like got me, because after he did it, he was like, yeah, you know, I could have done it this way, or I could have done it with a needle. And I'm just like, so why didn't you choose the needle? Like, why did you choose to just shove it in there? And I think that's what took my belly piercing a long time to heal, because it wasn't like a needle that was just a clean, like, you know, cut or a clean pierce through. It was like a lot of friction and just a lot of trauma going on, because he was like taking something that was not sharp at the end and just shoving it in there. I didn't even know that was possible. But yeah, if you don't have a high pain tolerance, I would not recommend that, because you're gonna be in pain, okay? So when I went to pay for the piercing, it was like $100, but I felt like $100. But yeah, it was $100 because it came with, so the jewelry that he pierced me with, I got to pick an extra belly piercing, and then it came with a cleaning set. So it was like piercing soap that you put on in the shower. There was like a mild piercing spray that you could spray on, like a sea salt spray, and there was this like this extra strength spray. I'm gonna try to link this down below. Oh, this is what it's called. Impressions. You see that? So yeah, it came with like a whole bunch of stuff, so that's why I was like, around, I don't really mind paying it, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's like, why am I paying $100? Actually, how much the piercing was, you told me it was $30. Like, you could have said it was $30 for the jewelry. You knew I was talking about the piercing. But anyways, so yeah, so I cleaned it in the morning time, and I cleaned that night before I went to sleep. I'm somebody, I don't clean my piercings all the time. Like in one of my vlogs, y'all saw that I went and got this third ear piercing. Ask me if I ever cleaned that thing. Like literally, I cleaned it when I got home from the mall. That was it. I've never cleaned it again, and it's perfectly fine now. It's healed and it's only been like a month. But yeah, I'm not somebody that's big on like, oh my god, I gotta clean it all day every day, because honestly, your piercings need that scab, that pus, for it to really like clean itself, not clean itself, but like just to heal on its own. If you keep cleaning everything off, you're just gonna keep reopening it up back to like bacteria and stuff like that. Don't quote me, because I'm not a tattoo artist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not none of that, but I have a lot of piercings, and yeah, I don't got no keloids. So as far as like the piercing experience for my belly button, I think it honestly stopped hurting after, I wouldn't say a couple months. Like, I know it was way less than a year. Okay, the time frames are a little bit different. So the time frame that it stopped hurting and the time frame that it stopped getting like infected or like all pussy and crusty are a little bit different. So I would say after like a couple weeks it stops hurting, because when you first get it, when you like stretch, like, you know, you wake up in the morning, you stretch your arms, you're gonna feel it stretching. Like, you're gonna feel like your skin pulling at the piercing, or like your piercing pulling at the skin. When you lay on your stomach, you're gonna feel it, like it's gonna just be sore like a typical piercing. So that took a couple weeks for it to go away, unless like you get like a piercing spray with lidocaine. That'll help you a lot, because lidocaine kind of like numbs it. So I would recommend get lidocaine if you're really like sensitive and stuff like that. If you wear high-waisted pants, I wear a lot of high-waisted pants, and at the time I was working at a restaurant, so I was wearing an apron, and it like literally tied right over my belly piercing, and that would kind of like rub it and make it hurt a little bit. And I think that's what was causing my piercing to get like infected, because it kept like getting rubbed and touched. And I'm not saying infected like, oh my god, there's big bumps on it, but it would be like a very like small bump, or like it would get really pussy and oozy. So yeah, that honestly stopped after a couple months of like me cleaning it once in the morning, once at night, leaving it alone. And if you feel like the piercing spray is not working, you can honestly just take some aspirin, crush it up, add a little bit of water, make it a paste, leave it on there overnight, clean it off in the morning, you're good. Just do that. Or you can take some sea salt, mix it with some water. Like, don't get iodized, you got to get regular sea salt, mix it with some water, make a paste, and then put that on and leave that on overnight. But I suggest that you do that once a day, because that's very like, I be using a lot of sea salt. They say don't use a lot, but honestly, when I was doing little sea salt like washes, like, you know, with the shot glass or whatever, that wasn't helping with anything, because they say, oh, use like less than a teaspoon, and it's like, bro, there's barely any salt and a whole bunch of water. Like, what is that really doing? But if you feel like you're using sprays and it's really not working, from my own experience, I've noticed that when I actually start to use a lot more salt, like literally it's just salt and water, and it's like a paste, and I put that on, that's a very strong like remedy. I don't really know, but that's a very strong remedy. And I would do that every night before I go to sleep for like my nipple piercings, my belly button, and after like a couple days it would literally dry out any bump was there. It would turn into a scab, and then it would fall off, and then it would not come back. And if it did start coming back, then I would just use one spray of this a day, because this is also very strong. Like, literally you're only supposed to use one spray, and after that I've been good. Like, I haven't gotten any more bumps, no more crusties, no more pus, none of that. Like, honestly, I really recommend belly piercings to anyone, because it's like the pain, like, I doubt piercers are going around piercing people the way I was pierced. I don't know why the guy pierced me like that. I didn't go to like someone's basement or anything. I literally was in a mall in Jersey, and this is like a big, like, I wouldn't say they're known, but like they're very like they're certified. For me, they're certified, and they're overcharged, $100, like really overcharged. But yeah, I don't know why I was pierced that way, but I highly doubt that people are getting pierced like that everywhere. Just make sure you ask them to pierce you with a needle. If they tell you they just gonna ram the piercing through it, be like, no, because I think that's what kind of like made my healing process a little bit longer. But if they're using a needle, I honestly think that you'll be fine. You're not even really gonna feel it. It's such a small piercing, like it's literally gonna like go by mad fast. I'm somebody where I don't wait more than 2 weeks before I change my jewelry. Like, I know they say, oh, wait 3 months or so. No, once I see cute jewelry and I have the piercing, I just be putting it in. Just make sure that you keep it clean, and you're not cleaning it all day, every day. Just clean it once in the morning, clean it once at night before you go to bed, and you should be good throughout the day. Like, throughout the day, just leave it alone, let it do what it do, and then just clean it, because you can't keep cleaning, because then you're not giving it time to heal itself. So leave it alone. And everything that I use for my piercings will be linked down below. So like this will be linked down below, as long as like the kit will be linked down below. The most popular like sea salt spray will be linked down below. The actual salt, like sea salt that I use when I make my paste, will be linked down below, because it's literally like cooking sea salt. So I'm gonna just still link it down below so that you guys aren't confused. And yes, now I'm gonna show you guys some jewelry and where to get it for the low, how to get it for the low for me. So I'm gonna show you guys the like long dangly ones first, and I'm gonna show you guys like the little short study ones. All of these will be linked down below. I do have a whole like affordable jewelry Amazon storefront, so I'll link that down below. Well, my Amazon storefront will be linked down below, so if you just click on that, you'll see a whole like section dedicated for jewelry, and you can shop that, and you'll see more in a second. So the first one I have is this cute blue like sailor type of belly piercing going on. It's just this really cute blue color and a nice little blue gem, and then an anchor. The next one is this green gem with like some green like cherries, I guess, on the bottom. Are these cherries? No, they weren't even connected. I thought they were. But like just some like green beads, and then a cute feather. It's just a cute little calm belly pierce. The next one is a cute little dream catcher with some feathers. I absolutely love this one. Like this one is just really like mad cute. Next is this little starfish with like a little shell and some beads. giving very much, you know, like ocean, beach, sea water, you know. Mad cute though. Like this is very cute for like vacation bathing suit type of thing if you got a theme going on. And this one was a dangly one. This used to be like my favorite piercing ever, but I broke it when I was on vacation. I think I snagged it on something, but yeah. So now I'm just gonna show you guys the studded ones. These came as a set from Spencer's. It's just a UFO, an alien, and then like a regular blue one. These all glow in the dark, but it's not the way you think it is. I thought it was just like, oh, I put it on, turn off the lights, they glow in the dark. No, you have to like hold them in the light. All right, I know I probably look a little bit different, probably sound different because I got my retainer in, but it's the next day because my phone ran out of space and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. But I'm gonna just finish showing y'all the rest of these piercings. Yeah, the one I ended off with was the glow in the dark one. Like I was saying, it's not like you just put it on and it glow in the dark. No, you gotta like hold it against like light for like a long time, like 10 minutes, and then it's probably gonna glow for probably like 5 or so minutes, and it's not even really gonna glow that much. But anyways, so these next couple piercings I could kind of just show y'all all at the same time. These are like in little baggies because when I order my piercings, I order them in bulk, not purposely, but just because I get all my piercings off of Amazon. That's why I said shop my Amazon storefront, because everything is linked there. But basically, one piercing at Spencer's is $17. And you can get that same piercing that's at Spencer's for $17 for $2 on Amazon, because that's how I did it. I got a piercing from Spencer's, it broke, and then I went on Amazon and saw it for $2, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I just paid $17 for something that's on Amazon for $2. And then all those long dangly belly piercings I showed you guys, those all came as a set. So I probably paid like $12, $13 and got like 6 long dangly belly piercings. And then I just have some of these like little stud ones that come in bulk as well. So it's just a gray silver one with a jewel, another silver one with a bigger jewel, and then they come with like an extra ball. This one is really my favorite one. Like it's a crystal at the top and the bottom instead of it being like a ball at the top. This was the free piercing I got when, all right, let me turn this down. This was the free piercing I got when I got my belly pierce. I don't know why the camera doing that. And then another one that just has a jewel at the bottom and then a jewel in the ball at the top, if y'all can kind of see it. And then this was a gift from some company on Amazon because I always order piercings like all the time. So eventually they noticed and they sent me like a little free gift. And it's just these little like circus colored piercings. And that is all for my little piercing collection. Yo, this lighting is really like getting me upset. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to help you guys as far as like the healing process, if you should get it, how much it hurt, what to do if like you're having a problem with it healing, so like sea salt, the different sprays. I hope you guys like the piercings that I showed you guys. Like I said, everything is linked to my Amazon storefront, so just put y'all onto that new. You don't gotta keep paying all that money for them expensive piercings, where you could get like mad at them and they're good quality medical grade still for like literally $12, and you get like 20 piercings. Like this applies to industrials, to nipple piercings, to everything. Like just get it off Amazon. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.